Alright, so yesterday we started by talking about what the interior angle sum would be and the exterior angle sum would be. So if you add up all the interior angles, you do n minus 2 times 180. And what did we say n was?
The number of sides.
Fantastic. To get the exterior angles, it's always 360. Stop talking while I'm teaching. Take your earbuds out.
My bad, my fault. That one more time.
The exterior angle sum is always 360. No matter what, it is always 360. No matter what shape it is always 360. Does everybody understand? So this is the formula you use for the interior. This is the formula you use for the exterior. What is it going to equal no matter what on the exterior?
360.
Fantastic. Alright, so blank polygons are where all individual sides and angles are equal. Does anybody remember what that's called? Regular. Is that what you muttered? Take a point. Regular polygons have all the sides and all the angles are equal to each other. So it's like when we had an equilateral triangle and all the angles equaled what? Right, baby, but what was the measure? 60. Who said that? Take a point. Alright, so if we know that the sum of the interior angles is n minus 2 times 180, how would we find one of them? How, divide by what?
2.
1.
What? If you divide by 1, it gives you the same thing.
4.
What now?
The number of sides.
The number of sides. Yes, take a point. Mister? What, mister? Does it have to do with this part of the lesson? Okay, then what do you need? Okay. Alright, now what does N stand for again?
Number of sides.
Now, how do you think we would find one exterior angle?
You would divide
Divide what?
by 360 or the number of sides?
You would divide the number of sides by 360?
No. I don't know.
What's the sum of a polygon of exterior angles?
360.
Okay, so how would you find one?
You divide it
By what?
number.
The number of sides. Good, take a point.
Miss, that's what I did yesterday. It didn't work.
Are you sure, mister?
Yeah. I was trying to get the inside part
Uh-huh.
to do the rest of the work, but it didn't give me the right answer.
Okay, we'll look at it and see what we can do. Alright, and N stands for the number of sides. So this equals one exterior angle. And what does this one equal?
1 and 2.
One interior angle. So we're going to use these two formulas for the rest of the day to do our work. We're going to find the sum of the interior, we're going to find one, and then we're going to figure out how many sides there are. It's going to be crazy. Is everybody ready? ¿Por qué no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So let's look at this problem. And I don't know why I skipped some numbers. Like we don't have a number 3 or a 6 or a 9. I don't know what happened. Yeah, you know. Just having a good time when I made it. Alright, so to find the sum of the interior angles, are we going to use the one for one interior angle or the one at the top for all of them? It says find the sum, right?
That's the one.
So we're going to use the one that says 1 or the one that says sum? The one that says sum. It's got to match up. So if it says sum here, use the formula that says sum at the top. So what's a heptagon? How many sides does a heptagon have?
7.
Alright, so we're going to do 7 minus 2 times 180. Alright, what's 7 minus 2?
5.
And what's 5 times 180? Y'all going to need a calculator. What?
900.
Yes.
900.
900. Take a point, both of you. That's it. That's all you do.
That's it.
What is the 22 of
A 22 gon has 22 sides.
So they just haven't come up with a name for it.
Man, how did I figure that out? Yes. Yes, it's the shape with 22 sides. Alright, so you would do 22 minus 2 times what? 180. What's 22 minus 2? And what's 20 times 180?
30,000.
3,600. Take a point.
I see the 36.
Yes?
No way.
What?
Where do you get the 2 from?
It's in the formula. See? Right here. It's in the formula. We use this one.
Miss Ashby, wouldn't it be 36?
No, baby. It's 20 times 2. I mean, it's 20 times 180. What's wrong with you?
I bet she's laughing at the way you said it.
Miss Asbay? Every
Oh,
time.
so.
Alright, so find the sum of the exterior angles of the following polygons. What is the sum of the exterior of a quadrilateral? What is always the sum of any exterior angles? 360. So what's the answer?
360.
Huff Puff, do I need to separate y'all so that we can be quiet and pay attention?
Wait, separate who?
You're not Huff Puff.
Oh, I thought you said separate.
Alright, what about a hen decagon? 360. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Aren't we
Yep.
Gryffindor?
Slytherin. Alright, now if I asked you to find the measure of one interior angle, are you going to use the formula that says the measure of one interior angle or the one that says sum? One interior angle. So I want you to figure it out for this one. Figure out what an octagon is and work out that problem.
Octagon has 8. You know what I tried to do yesterday?
No, mister, I don't. But you can tell me.
Okay. I divided 180 by the numbers of sides, and then to make sure the answer was right, I multiplied again by the number of sides.
Okay, Tater, do you know what to see? Do you see what you should do differently this time? You do the n minus 2 first.
Do the number of sides minus 2 times 180.
Oh.
See, I told y'all smart. Bro.
Divided by 2.
Don't divide it by 2. You got to put something up there if you're borrowing a calculator.
Oh, it was off. My bad. Yeah.
Somebody took a calculator over there and didn't put something in its place. Who borrowed a calculator?
You a thief.
He didn't know.
Oh. Still a thief because he took the calculator and
He didn't know.
He's still a thief.
Mazzaro,
They're on display.
it's recording you screaming that over and over and over. How about we just turn that on so we know? All right, what'd y'all get for number 7? What was your answer? 135?
Yes.
All right, now do hexagon without me. Did y'all already do that?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
120.
Hallelujah. Bless you. Okay, darling, for which one? There's 2 problems, pumpkin sauce, for number 7 or for number 8.
I guess. I know how to look on paper.
For which one?
Yeah.
Okay, 8 minus 2 is what?
6.
Okay, what's 6 times 180? Okay. Alright, now, number 10 and 11 say find the measure of one exterior angle of the regular polygons. So, what is the sum of an exterior polygon, no matter what?
360 divided
360. So what are we going to divide it by?
by n.
And how many sides does the triangle have?
3.
All right, do both of those without me. What you doing, boo?
That does not work out.
You working?
That don't work out. Oh,
Yes, it does.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why you're hollering at me about it, but are we ready? All right, what do we get for 10?
120. 102. I got 102.
Honey, it's 360 divided by 3, not 306. Just let it go. What's up?
72.
Thank you.
Do we have to put the
Well, a pentagon is 5. So 360 divided by 5.
Oh, I put 180. I did that.
Well,
All right, ready? Any questions?
No.
All right, now we're going to apply this to find the number of sides. And we're going to stop touching our cell phones, or they're going to be mine, and your parents are going to have to come get them. Do we understand? All right, so this says, what if we are given the measure of one interior angle, and we want to find the number of sides? So we're going to use this formula right here, and all we're going to do is multiply both sides by n to set up our equation. So your formula each time, your equation that you're going to use, is going to be n minus 2 times 180, and you're going to set that equal to your angle times n. Every single time. So you'll do n minus 2 times 180, and you're going to set that equal to the angle times n. Is everybody ready? We're going to do one together, and then you're going to try one without me, and it's going to be great. What they are? Yeah.
How many sides there are?
for the test? You're not gonna put it on there for him? Can you make a stick card? Can we make our own stick card?
I expect you to be able to know things. It's crazy.
That's sickening.
I know, life is tough. Alright, so the measure of an interior angle of a regular polygon is 144. Find the number of sides. So we're going to use this. Now, did it give us n? But did it give us our angle? Okay, so we're going to write our formula like it says to do. The first step says to write an equation. That's what the first step tells you to do. So you do n minus 2 times 180. And what are we going to set that equal to? 144 times what? Times n. Good. Now, where did we get the 144 from? In the problem. The question asked us that. Alright, so then what is step 2? What does it ask us to do? Distribute. So we're going to distribute that 180. So we get 180n minus 360 equals 144n. What's step 3? What does it ask us to do next? Okay, are we going to subtract the 144n or the 180n? The 180n, because we need to get it over here with the 144. So subtract 180n from both sides. And what's 144 minus 180? Negative 36n. What's our final step? You're going to divide. What are you going to divide by? So what does n equal? Positive 10. And boom, you're done.
Yo, you wild. Yo, that's like 4 steps.
Stop. Any questions? Other than Mazzero's observation that means nothing? Okay, now you're going to try. We're going to set up the equation together just to be safe, and then you're going to try it without me. So this time, what's the measure of our angle? 150. So how are we going to set up our equation? Somebody try and help me. Good. Take a point. All right, now follow the steps that it told us and solve it without me.
Who stop hitting me?
Watch the video. All right, so did you get 180n minus 360 equals 150n? Okay, baby.
Are you supposed to divide it?
Stop. Stop. You haven't subtracted yet.
That's what I was asking.
Right. I'm trying to explain it without y'all screaming at me and without Trey talking and interrupting us. So right here, what we did here, okay, I just didn't write the step down, is we subtracted this 180n from both sides. That's what we did right there. Okay? So what you're going to do over here is you're going to do the same thing. You're going to subtract that 180n from both sides. You do. You have a negative 360 equals negative 30n, right? Okay, now, your goal is always to get the letter by itself. So are you going to divide by negative 360 or by negative 30? By negative 30. It's always the number with the letter. Thank you, with the variable. What's negative 360 divided by negative 30?
12.
How many of us got it right? Good, take a point. You can. Taylor, does that help, honey?
Yeah, now I'm doing it right.
Okay. Alright, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to do number 1 together, and you're doing the rest of these without me. If you don't finish 1 through 9, it's homework. So you need to finish because it's Friday, and we don't want homework on the weekend, right? Alright, so number 1, it says sum. It's asking you for the sum of the interior. So it says find the measures of an interior angle and exterior angle given the number of sides of each regular polygon round to the nearest tenth. How many sides does a decagon have? 10. Okay, so you would do 10 minus 2 times 180. What's 10 minus 2?
8.
And what's 8 times 180?
1,440.
What is it?
180, right?
Alright, so then how do we find one interior angle? So you divide it by the number of sides, right? So do 1440 divided by 10. What's that going to give you?
144.
And then how do you find one exterior angle? 360 divided by 10. So what's that going to be?
36.
Boom, finish it without me. If you have questions, tell me so that we can work through it. Because Lord knows y'all won't come to 0 period.